Okay, today I'm going to be showing you the InVid MileSight C5366, which is capable of doing hard hat detection. So here, I got my field of view of the camera. I can go to the first thing you're going to want to do is, log into your camera. Once you're logged in, go to your gear icon here on the left. Go ahead and select under Event, the hard hat detection. Now you want to go ahead to the zone that you're going to be detecting for where there's people zone without hard hats. So that way you have event recording going on in progress. Make sure that the enable detection is checked. You can set your sensitivity levels here and then your schedules for when it's active if you need it, and the type of triggers that are going to happen. So your type of action. So arm action, you can trigger recording, which can record to an SD card or a NAS, a network attached storage. You can trigger snapshots, so you can filter through your snaps. So you don't even need to filter through recording as they happen for people not wearing hard hats. You can trigger an external alarm output or even an HTTP notification. And you're going to go ahead and hit save once you have your function set. Right now, I'm just showing you an example of recording and snapshot. If you are recording, just keep in mind you're going to want to go ahead and format your SD card. So select the storage section, make sure SD card is being read and formatted. Mine is already formatted here. But if you wanted to, you can format it by just the click of the button here. If you have a network attached storage, you can go ahead and input that information here. Okay, so now I'm going to show you an example of what this looks like in action. So I'm going to go ahead and walk in here without a hard hat. And, walk in. And as you can see here in the top right, the recording is in progress because it detected somebody without a hard hat. Now I'm going to go ahead and send somebody in with a hard hat. And up here in the top right, I have somebody with a hard hat on, and the recording did not trigger because he is wearing a hard hat. Now, I'm going to also show you here, you can do up here in the top, you can do the hard hat detection zone. So you can actually have the zone and be notified when it happens. So you can do that, turn that on. And when you turn that on, it'll actually put a box around the person's face or zone, letting you know that it's somebody with a hard hat or without a hard hat. So now I'm going to have him walk in again. And as you can see, it puts a red box around him, really giving you a good notification, letting you know that he does not have a hard hat on. And now I'm going to go ahead and have somebody else walk through that's wearing a hard hat. And as you can see, it's notifying that it does have a hard hat on. And there's no recording. The red box doesn't go around the zone. And then one of the cool things about this is you can go to your playback section here. And now when you go to your playback, obviously we have lots of events here because, this is InVid, not required to wear hard hats. So obviously I have a lot of people walking by the camera, uh, triggering lots of different events. And these are all my events down here at the bottom. But if I go here to my most recent ones, I can just go ahead and skip to the zone that I want. And I'm going to go to this red zone, and I can go ahead and hit play. And I'll be able to play and watch the event as it happens. That it's set to 5-second pre-recording, and as you see, it got Mike there without a hard hat on because that's what I have. You can see here Mark with the hard hat on. He is not in here as a recording because it detected him wearing a hard hat, and it got Mike here the second time as well. So pretty cool stuff from InVid.